My name is Jake Anderson. I'm the on-site director here at Hancock Claims. I've been in the industry for just over 11 years now, and I'm here to talk to you today about some of the wonderful things that we have going on and to kind of showcase some of the talents and the new technology that we're applying to our field. Hancock has quite a few things going on with content. One of the most important factors is that we're really diving into technology to see what we can do and apply to make this service even more advanced than what it has been before. In the past, a lot of times we've relied on handwritten inventories or even Excel documents which take place outside of a living software like this application. Now that we've partnered with Encircle and have an integration built in directly with our Claims Connect system, we can capture these inventories in real time. So when our technicians are out there on location recording these items, the moment they hit done for every item recorded, it immediately drops into our system, which means we have no lag time in between the time that the inventory is completed and the time it's received. Most of our competitors have to wait 24 to 48 hours for those documents to be uploaded or synced to their system, whereas we have them in real time. So by the time that our field technician is leaving the loss location, our file managers are already reviewing the inventory and preparing the pricing to be returned to the client. Anytime a loss occurs with one of your insureds and personal property is involved or business personal property involved, we send one of our technicians out to the loss location. Now what our technician is going to do is they're going to go out there, they're going to work with your insured, but they're going to try to take as much of that burden off of them as possible. We're going to take it upon ourselves to create a comprehensive inventory, and we're going to try to gather as many details as possible. And the purpose for this is so that when we return the inventory to our pricing department, we're as accurate as possible with LKQ, or like, kind, and quality. And the whole purpose of that is just to make sure that everything is as accurate in accordance to current market values for those items. Because at the end of the day, the principle of this service is indemnity. And the way that we ensure indemnity is by being as accurate as possible in our research. And that all starts with our inventory process or our on-site team. One of the great things about our coverage area is that we cover the entire United States. And the way that we do that is by having such an extensive field network. The more people we have out in the field, the more coverage we have, the less drive time, the less mileage that we experience. There's no need for hotels or less need of a hotel depending on the circumstances. This drives down costs, which means that we can make our services more affordable to you. And since we already consider our services to be better than anybody else's out there, to get them at a better rate is a pretty good plus. I would say that the easiest way to describe our attitude is professional, but more importantly, it's also empathetic. We understand what a lot of these insureds are going through. Most of them, this is the first traumatic experience they've probably had to this degree. And so we want to make sure that when we're out there on location, when we're working with them to build these inventories, that we're giving them the best possible service. And it gives us a lot of pride in hearing the feedback and knowing that we made such a positive impact on their lives at such a traumatic point in time. In fact, there's nothing we're more proud about than knowing that there are some of our team members who were once insureds that we serviced. They found the experience working with Hancock so positive that they wanted to join our team and get an opportunity to give that same service to somebody else going through similar circumstances. Just to add some additional insight to our national coverage, we have over 200 plus dedicated on-site field technicians specifically for contents, and we're adding to that number every day. So when the Hancock representative shows up on location, you can expect to see them wearing their Hancock caps, Hancock badges, Hancock polos, their tablets, and they're going to have decals on the side of their vehicle, letting you know that Hancock is there and they're ready to assist you. I think you'll find that working with these Hancock representatives is one of the most professional and empathetic experiences that your insureds can hope to have. All Hancock on-site field technicians must pass a state and federal background check as well as drug testing. We want to make sure that the experience that your insureds and adjusters have while on location is as safe and secure as possible. Our on-site technicians are all required to go through trauma training with a licensed counselor. We make sure that this happens regularly, and we make sure that they're up to date with the best tools at their disposal to make sure that they can handle any of these traumatic events and work through them with the insured. Most of these insureds, this is the first time that they've experienced something so traumatic, so it's important that we have tools to help work with them and help provide them the comfort they need during these times. When we're dealing with integration, it's one of those things that we focus on mostly verisk or exact analysis. CoreLogic would be another one that we focus on with integration. And the main thing is that we look to build these connections between their systems and our database so that we can capture assignments in real time and that we can create opportunities for the two to communicate. So we receive the information from their software systems and we can take our information and push it back into their software systems. It cuts down on emails, it cuts down on notifications, and it keeps everything in concise areas to make it easier for our clients to find their final reports and estimates. The importance of the Encircle integration is that it gives our techs an advantage out in the field, as well as our file managers back in the home office. So as they're creating these inventories out on location, the Encircle application is speaking to our Claims Connect database. This allows the file managers to watch in real time as they compile the inventory. Every item that's entered, every room that's cataloged, we can watch in real time as they're building this. And once they hit sync, we have access to those line items, which means that we're actually able to pull them in real time and begin pricing them, which gives us an advantage to get the completed estimates returned to the adjuster that much faster. Exact and CoreLogic are two of the biggest softwares that we use currently within the insurance industry. So it's important that we have an integration built in place with both of their systems. This makes receiving assignments and sending work product back to our clients easier than before. We receive the assignments in real time, and we can send the estimates back directly to their respective claim systems within an instant. One thing that we definitely want to talk about is our Powered BI capabilities. These are reporting capabilities that can show you in-depth views to all the data and metrics that you could possibly want to track. And the great thing about these Power BI tools is we have something that we introduced with it called tailored standardization, which means that we can customize them to fit whatever needs or what data that you want to focus on specifically, whether that's cycle time, whether that's line items average per hour, whether that's mileage traveled by the field techs, or the average length of your large loss inspection for an inventory. This is all something that we can make and customize and present to you to make sure that those expectations are met in the field and in the office. Let me talk about audits with our on-site and pricing department. This is a new service that we've been providing, and with great success. It's an opportunity for us to take a look at vendors that you may already be using, whether it's for on-site services or pricing. Allow us to take a look at some of the product they've returned, and we'll let you know if what we find looks great or if maybe there's some areas for improvement that we could focus on. We are your one-stop shop for contents, whether it's on-site inventories, desk recreations, pricing evaluations, receipt reconciliation, or chat inventories. To learn more, please visit our website at hancockclaims.com.